Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Unacademy Cat. So the next exam in the line is MHCET, and 2 months from now you'll be appearing for the examination. So this series is going to prepare you for the exam, and in this I'll be covering uh, the puzzles for MHCET. Okay, so if we talk about MHCET, that uh, 75 questions out of 200 form of reasoning, and out of that the majority of the questions are from in the form of puzzles, right? So these puzzles include linear arrangement, circular arrangement, grid based puzzles, ranking puzzles, floor based puzzles, different kinds of puzzles. Okay, so in this series I'll be covering these different kind of puzzles. Okay, so welcome to this session. Okay, so this is a series on Maharashtra CET puzzles, and today we shall be solving questions on linear arrangement. And as I said, that puzzles, like out of 200 questions, 75 are of LR, and out of those also around 40 consist of puzzles. So in this series, we'll be covering these puzzles. So just give a brief introduction about myself for the ones who do not know about me. My name is Pranav Pant and I'm a new educator at Unacademy. And I'll be teaching you Quant and DILR. And I'm an MBA exam expert, having cracked multiple MBA entrance examinations. Even in Maharashtra CET, I've scored 99.99 percentile on multiple occasions. In 2016, I got All India rank 2, and in 2021 also I got 99.99 percentile in Maharashtra CET. So I'll be helping you prepare for different MBA entrance examinations and teaching you different concepts, how you can solve questions faster, what is an ideal way to attempt questions, etc. Okay, so you can follow me on my Telegram channel also. Right, the name of the Telegram channel is MBA Karo. So here's a community wherein you can ask doubts from fellow aspirants. Even I'm active there. I might help you with your doubts and all for quant, DILR, and general MBA strategy. Okay, and we have already started. We are going to start a batch for CAT 2022, Mission CAT 22. It's an evening batch starting from June 22nd, and these are the mentors who will be teaching you in this batch. And another evening batch, ACE CAT 2022. These are the mentors who will be taking classes in that. Okay, so if you wish to enroll in this, you may enroll in the batches. And you know the benefits of an academic CAT subscription. So we have two kinds of subscription, plus and iconic subscription. Plus subscription includes digital notes, live sessions, courses and PDFs, an academic community, test quizzes, etc. Okay, and iconic subscription include your general plus benefits plus physical notes, GDPI preparation, etc., etc. And these are the pricing plans for different subscriptions. Okay, so you can use my code PRPANT10 to avail 10% discount on the subscription. Okay, and on June 26th, we have a scholarship test in which you can appear and win exciting prizes on doing well in the test. All right, so let us start with the first set. It's a very easy set. It says that there are some people, okay, which are seated in a single line facing north, and some information is given to us. Let us make the arrangement of these people and make them sit around in a line. So the first variety of questions in comes in linear arrangement would be a simple linear arrangement. So if we talk about the different kind of questions, the different kind of puzzles, they include linear, and in linear also you have like single row, or it could be double row. Plus, in that you might have parameters, right? For example, here just people are sitting, right? So you may have like this is single parameter, just a position. So it could be one, two, or three parameters. And in double row, maybe one or two extra parameters, right? Not beyond that. Very unlikely three parameters, one or two parameters in this. And in linear, you might also have uncertain number of people. So these are the different varieties of questions you can get in linear arrangement. Okay, and apart from linear, you have then you have circular, rectangular, square, that kind of arrangement, closed loop arrangement, you can say. And then you have floor puzzles, floor or box based puzzles. Floors are one above each other, or boxes kept one on top of each other. Then you have like a grid based puzzle, grid or matrix, you can call it. Then apart from that, ranking or order based puzzles. So these are different varieties of puzzles that you can encounter in the examination. You must be prepared with all. Okay, so generally the trend, if we see, there are around 40 questions in puzzles, or 40 questions, you can say that around 6 to 7 sets. Generally, seven sets they are, seven sets of some six and five questions. So if you get six to seven sets, you will definitely get a set on linear arrangement. You will definitely get a set on any of these. You might get multiple also. Maybe you can get two sets on linear arrangement, one with single row, one with double row. Okay, floor also you will get grid based, ranking based, every kind of, or sometimes you might get blood relation based puzzles also. Right, so different topics are present in the reasoning section. So make sure that you are uh, aware of all these topics. Okay. So this is the set that we are going to do. This is the first set for the day. And please solve it. I'm sure you must have solved it by now. It's a very easy set. Has anyone solved this set? So it says that there are eight people sitting in a straight line. Okay, just eight people. ज़्यादा लोग भी नहीं है. And certain conditions are given that who is sitting at what position. Okay, Sujit says second to right. All right, so let's see this. Let's start with this. So Rishabh and Sneha have said that D is the answer. So let us make the arrangement. Okay. So there are eight people. So let us say these are eight positions. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight from left to right. Okay. No need to write the numbers. I mean, I've just written. You can just put dash also. Now it says that see, we should start with what are the things that we must start with, right? Either you should have some fixed position, ठीक है, या तो किसी की पोजीशन दी होगी कि ये फर्स्ट पोजीशन में है, सेकंड पोजीशन में है, और you should look for let us look in this case no one's position is given, किसी की fixed position नहीं दी है, right? So you should look for large gap. ठीक है, why large gap? Because see, एक example लेते हैं, like if I say that there are two people between A and B, so you can say A B, और आठ लोग हैं, ठीक है, अगर आठ लोग हैं, so you can put A and B, A here also, here also, here also, multiple possibilities. But if I say that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, if I say five people between A and B, 1 2 3 4 5, you will say B यहाँ आ जाएगा, or there will be only two cases, right? So large gaps give you less cases. So always start with this is the first thing if you should look for. Okay, in some cases this thing might be given, but if it is not given, in that scenario start with large gap, right? So if we see here, it says that T sits 4 to the left of W. Okay, but before making the arrangement, read this statement also: neither T nor W sits at the extreme end of the line. So T is 4 to the left of W. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4. Now T cannot be at the extreme ends, ये end points पे नहीं बैठे, right? So first case, let us make T 1 2 3 and then W. Okay, second case we can put T 1 2 3 people and then W, right? W cannot be at the corner, so there are two possibilities that are given to us. Okay, all right, now we can proceed further, that only one person sits between X and R. Neither X nor R is an immediate neighbor of W. Okay, so one person between X and R, and they are not neighbors of W. So X and R, we can have 1 and 3. In this case, we can have X and R at 1 and 3. We cannot have at 2. We cannot have at 3 because it will become 3 and 5. Okay, we cannot have at 4 because it will be 4 and 6 not possible, 5 and 7 not possible. So only possibility is 1 and 3. So this is about X and R. So we can put also like this: XR slash RX. Okay. Second case, 1 1 3 not possible, 2 4 is possible. We can have at 2 and 4 X and R. Then we cannot have at 3 and 5 because 3 is already occupied, right? 4 and 6 is not possible, then others are not possible. So in this case, we will get X and R like this. Okay, so this is also done. Okay, all right. This is also done. Then we are given that P sits second to the right of X. Okay, so we could have studied this and eliminated this case. So if we says P is to second to the right of X, so then X cannot be here because otherwise R will be to the second to the right. So we will consider R on the left hand side, X on the right hand side, and P is second to the right of X. So this is P. Similarly, in this case, it will be R at 2, X at 4, and this is P. So what we do is we make cases and fill them parallelly. Okay, हमने दो केस बनाए और दोनों साथ साथ भरते गए, right? Okay, now next the thing is that only two people sit between P and S. Two people between P and S. This is P. 1 2 S. 1 2 not possible. So 1 2 this will be S. In this case, 1 2 no possibility, 1 2 no possibility. So that means this case gets rejected. Okay, so we just keep making cases and then eventually eliminate the possibilities. ठीक है, जो possibilities आते जा रही है, we keep eliminating them, and that gives us the final arrangement, right? That leads us to the final arrangement. Now the next thing is given to us is that Q is not an immediate neighbor of S. So Q cannot come here, Q will come here. So Q comes here, then we are left with just one person. So P, Q, R, S, T. Then we have W and X. P, Q, R, S, T. V is left. So 7 will be V. Okay, so this is the arrangement that we will get. So is the arrangement that is what you got? So Sujit, Rishabh, Sneha, Rajiv, did you get the same arrangement? सबका ये अरेंजमेंट बना है कोई और अरेंजमेंट बन रहा था? Okay, so you got the same arrangement? Yes, so that will be the one. And the first question is, what is the position of V with respect to Q? So this is Q. So this is first position, second position, third position. So third to the right. So answer is option D. Which of the following represents person seated at the two extreme ends of the line? Extreme ends of the line we have R and S. That is option A. How many persons seated between R and P? So R is this and P is this. So 1, 2, 3 persons in between. If T is related to V and Q is related to P in a certain way, to which of the following would X be related to in the same pattern? So there is a relation given between two pairs. You have to find between. So you have to find T X is related to which person. So if we see the pattern, right, in these questions, we have to see the pattern. So T is related to V. So T is related to V. Then Q is related to P. X will be related to which person, right? So see, if we see T is second from this, so if we count from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we count from right side, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So T is second from this side, V is second from this side, Q is related to V, both are fourth. This is fourth, this is fourth. Okay, so we have to find a relation where X is third from this side. So we have to mark the answer which is third from the right side. That is W. Okay, so the answer is W. Right, so that is a relation between these people. Who amongst the following sits exactly in the middle of the persons who sit fifth to the left and the person who sits sixth from the right? So if you have the final arrangement, you can easily answer such questions. So in puzzles, what happens is you need to get the final arrangement and then you can answer questions. So it says that person who is fifth from the left. So one, two, three, four, fifth. So we have to find person between P and sixth from the right. One, two, three, four, five, six. So between P and X, that is Q. Okay. Sorry. All right. So let's do the second set. Okay. So that was a single row arrangement. This is like dual row arrangement. Okay, so if we talk about the linear arrangement, one is single row, people sitting in one row. Then second category comes with people sitting in two rows. So in this case, there are 12 people and sitting in two parallel rows, six people each, and they are equidistant from each other. Six people are sitting facing south and six are facing north. So we will have six people facing south and the other six people facing north. Okay, so let us make the arrangement with these 12 people. Now, single row is simpler as compared to dual row because in dual row, left and right, I mean, the north and south make a difference, right? So, when a person is facing north, this is the left side, this is the right side. But when a person is facing south, this is the right side, this is the left side. Okay, so this thing you need to be very particular about. So linear arrangement, you should be like in all puzzles, your directions should be very good. Okay, so if you make mistakes in directions, then you might be in trouble. So let us make the arrangement. Give some time, try to solve it, and then we will discuss that how to arrive at the solution. Good evening, Kunal. So these are 12 people sitting in two different rows. Okay. And one good thing, see, one thing you should know about before even solving a puzzle, especially during examination, is difficulty level, right? So definitely it is more difficult than the previous question. But one good thing, what is one good thing that you can see in this puzzle, which you believe that otherwise could be more difficult? One good thing about this puzzle is we know who are facing which direction. Just said yeah, A, B, C, D, E, F, they are facing south, right? So we know that who is facing which direction. That is not a problem. If nothing was given like ऐसा भी हो सकता था कि यहाँ पे सिर्फ नाम दिए होते these are 12 people and not given who are facing south, who are facing north, then it becomes even more difficult. Right now we already know who are facing south, who are facing north, so such puzzles should be taken up. अब ये कर लेनी चाहिए, ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट नहीं है। अगर यहीं पे ऐसे कर देते, लोगों के नाम दे देते और ये नहीं बताते कौन नॉर्थ है कौन साउथ है, देन इट वुड हैव बिकम इवन मोर चैलेंजिंग। So 6 people north, 6 people south, and try making the arrangement. So I thought like a lot of people must be preparing for Maharashtra CT these days, just 2 months away. But I don't see a huge attendance here. Oh, let's wait. So we have 6 people facing north and 6 people facing south. So as I said, either you should get a fixed position. Okay, अगर fixed position है actually good. If you do not get a fixed position, let us look for large gap, right? So the statements start from here. The statements, actual statements start from here. उससे पहले तो ये बता रहा था कि 6 people like this. So it says 3 persons sit between Chaya and Deep, right? So now this is a large gap, right? Either Chaya or Deep sits at an extreme end of the line. So Chaya and Deep, now these are facing south. Okay, so 3 people between them. So one possibility is one Chaya, 3 persons in between Chaya and Deep, and so either it could be like Chaya 1, 2, 3, and Deep, right? So one thing could be okay, or another possibility, because one of them has to be at extreme end. Another possibility is this. Okay, so we might get 4 cases based on this. But should we make 4 cases? No, let us read further, because see, some people have the habit of सीधे ही देखते ही 4 केस बना देते हैं. Do not make more than 2 cases, because if you read some further statement, you should be able to eliminate some possibility. Okay, so let us see that what are possibilities can be removed, because there is one more statement related to this person. There is one more person, that the one who faces Deep sits third to the left of Ishant. Okay, the one who faces Deep. So suppose Deep is here, so opposite is here. That person is third to the left of Ishant. Okay, if Deep is here, then this person, then it means Ishant will be here. If Deep is here, Ishant will be here. If Deep is here, faces opposite Deep, right? Third to the left of Ishant. So in this case, Ishant is not possible in the arrangement, because It says the person who is sitting opposite to Deep is third to the left of Ishan. Suppose Deep is here, person opposite Deep will be here, Ishan will be out of the line. So we will eventually get just two cases. So initially we thought there are four cases, but we get only two cases. So let us make two cases separately and keep filling them parallel. Okay. So let's first make a case wherein Deep enters at this position. So Deep is at this position. This will be Chaya because three people between Deep and Chaya. Okay. And opposite to Deep, third to the left of Ishan. Clear? Second case, we will put Deep here. Then Chaya will be here. Okay. Opposite Deep, one, two, three. This will be Ishan. Third to the left of Ishan. Is this case thing clear? Right. The arrangement that we got till here. Is the arrangement clear till here? Then we'll proceed. So let's proceed to the next thing. Then it says that this Jyoti faces the one who sits third to the left of Arya, and she does not sit adjacent to Isha. Okay, so Jyoti is opposite to the person who sits third to the left of Arya. And remember one thing in reasoning things is about these languages, right? So if it says and she refers to who? She refers to which person? Jyoti or Arya? So remember this thing whenever a sentence is given and something comes, a pronoun comes after and. So this refers to Jyoti. Okay. And if something is like suppose instead of and, it was Arya who faces. Suppose it was who. So who refers to the just immediate person, right? So keep this thing in mind because these are some very basic things and people make mistake in that, right? So if it says she means Jyoti. अगर यहाँ पे who होता, who would refer to Arya. So Jyoti is it's not adjacent to Isha. Okay. Now it is saying that Jyoti faces the one who sits third to the left of Arya. So suppose Arya is here. Okay. Third to the left will be one, two, three. This is this. Suppose Arya is here, then third to the left will be this. So Jyoti is opposite this. Isn't it? That's what it means. But it is given that Jyoti does not sit adjacent to Ishan. So Jyoti cannot sit here. Right? So Arya cannot come at this place. Then if we take the next case, let us suppose Arya is sitting here. Third to the left means one, two, three. This is this person, and opposite that person is Jyoti. So one possibility here is we will get only one possibility of Arya, that is this. Right? Now let us look at this case. So if we put Arya here, okay, Jyoti facing third to the left. So one, two, three. This will be Jyoti, but this is not possible because Jyoti is not adjacent to Isha. If you put Arya here, in 1, 2, 3, this would be Jyoti. Again, not possible. Can we put Arya here? If we put Arya here, third to the left is nobody. Right? So, all in all, we can say that this case is not possible. Okay, so far we have rejected one of the cases. Is it clear till here that how did we approach this? Now, remember this dual arrangement can be tricky. Okay. So whenever you solve a question, if a fixed position is given, that you should know कि ये हम start कर सकते हैं, at least कुछ कर सकते हैं. In this, no one's position was given, so we had to make multiple cases. अगर किसी की पोजीशन दी थी, थर्ड पोजीशन पे बैठा है, फिफ्थ पोजीशन पे बैठा है, that makes the question slightly easier as compared to these types. Okay, now so now we have placed this Jyoti and this person also. The immediate neighbor of Hari faces the immediate neighbor of Arya. Okay, थोड़ा सा confusing है Hari and Arya के बारे में. Okay, so let us leave this. Only one person sits between Gargi and Karan, who is facing the one sitting to the immediate right of Iti. Okay, so थोड़ा सा फिर again a bit complicated. Neither Iti nor Farhan faces Ishan. Okay, neither Iti nor Farhan. So E and F are facing this side. So they are saying neither Iti nor Farhan faces Ishan. So what will we get? What can we say from this? बाकी तो थोड़ा सा complicated है. Let's read the complicated sentences later. Let's understand the easy ones first. So if it says that neither Iti nor Farhan faces Ishant, so there are only three people left, right? A B C D E F है ना? A is placed, C हमने बिठा दिया, D बिठा दिया, right? It is saying E and F are not sitting, so B will be sitting in this position. So this is B, right? Bina is sitting at this position. Now what we can do is next we can have is we can make two cases from here, right? One with E, one with F. So let us make another case, right? And probably these statements will help us eliminate this. So D, A, B, C. So ऐसा करते हैं एक में EF will place like this and in the next case let us place E and F like this. Okay. Now we can fill these information. Okay, so we have taken two possibilities. So this question can be answered which of the following faces Bina? Yes, Ishant faces Bina. Okay, ये तो आंसर कर सकते हैं. But let's complete the arrangement. Has anyone completed the arrangement? Sujit, Rajiv, Sneha, Rishabh. Anyone who has completed the arrangement? Okay, so Sneha has completed. Very good. Now, see, one thing you should also remember is negative information should be done in the end. Like Lokesh and Hari do not sit adjacent to each other. Now, Lokesh Hari can sit at multiple places, right? So avoid those statements. Lokesh Hari कहीं भी बैठ सकते हैं. Not adjacent. They can be at like they can be Lokesh Hari, Hari Lokesh, Lokesh Hari, right? Hari Lokesh, Lokesh Hari, Hari Lokesh, like you can have multiple possibilities. Okay, one statement is saying that only one person sits between Gargi and Kern, who is facing one sitting to the immediate right of Iti. So in both cases we have put the position of Iti, right? So can we do it accordingly? Yes. So who is facing this Karan is facing the one sitting to the immediate right of Iti. So immediate right of Iti is this. So Karan is facing that person. Iti, immediate right, Karan is facing that person. Okay. Then we are given that only one person sits between Gargi and Karan. So this is Karan, this will be Gargi. This is Karan, this will be Gargi. Okay. Now, one thing that is given to us is location Hari do not sit adjacent to each other. Now, in this case, location Hari will be adjacent because only two people are left. Isn't only two people are left? So this case is not possible, right? So what happens in puzzles is generally all sort of puzzles is you will keep making cases and fill them parallelly. ठीक है, make cases generally दो से तीन केस बनते हैं, fill parallelly and keep eliminating them. Right now this is eliminated, so this means this is our final case. We just have to find the position of Lokesh and Hari, the exact position, right? Can we get the unique position of location Hari, or is some information missing from this? लोकेश हरी की इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी या इज इट समथिंग दैट इज मिसिंग? हैव यू यूज्ड ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन? आर्य के अपोजिट हरी होगा। ओके, आर्य के अपोजिट कैसे होगा? See, one thing it says that one information is missing, this part, right, which we have not yet used. एक statement बचा है ना अभी. Now it says immediate neighbor of Hari faces immediate neighbor of Arya. Okay, immediate neighbor of Hari faces immediate neighbor of Arya. Suppose Hari is here. ठीक है, हरी के नेबर कौन कौन है? ये दो हैं, और आर्या के नेबर ये दोनों हैं, राइट? इज नेबर ऑफ हरी फेसिंग नेबर ऑफ आर्या? ये आर्या के नेबर है, ये हरी के नेबर है. Is a neighbor of Hari facing neighbor of Arya? No, we are not getting that, right? Because neighbors of Hari, neighbors of Arya, not facing each other. Now, let us try to put Hari here. Suppose Hari is here. So this is neighbor of Hari, this is neighbor of Hari, right? Neighbor of Hari facing neighbor of Arya, isn't it? This satisfies the condition. Immediate neighbor of Hari, this I is immediate neighbor of Hari, is facing immediate neighbor of Arya. So that means Hari is here and एक person कौन बच गया? That is L, Lokesh. So Lokesh will be here. So this is what we will get as the final arrangement. Okay, so Sneha, did you get this arrangement? Same arrangement or some other arrangement? So first one was an easy set. This is a difficult one, right? So you should know the kind of spectrum, right? What is easy, what is difficult. In this case, position was not given, right? And a lot of confusing statements were also given, like immediate neighbor of Hari faces immediate neighbor of Arya. So while practicing, you will understand that which topics you are good at. Suppose instead of linear arrangement, there was some other kind of puzzle, let us say floor based puzzle, right? Some of you might be comfortable with floor questions, some of you might be comfortable with circular arrangement, some might face difficulty when it becomes dual direction, right? So you should, while practicing, you will understand that which are the topics that are your strong areas and weak areas, and accordingly attempt those kind of puzzles in the paper. Okay? So next question is, who among the following sit at extreme ends of the rows? So we have D, K, F, J, and KF is one of the options. Okay, so these sit at the extreme ends of the rows. Okay, how many persons are sitting between Iti and Farhan? Iti and Farhan. So this is Iti, plus Farhan, one, two, three people. Which of the following is true regarding Gargi? Which of the following is true regarding Gargi? Hari is an immediate neighbor of Gargi, so first is false. Gargi faces the immediate neighbor of Bina. Yes, that is true, right? Immediate neighbor of Bina and Gargi. So if you are planning to take an Academy Plus subscription, you can use my referral code to get discount on the subscription. Let's do another variety of questions on linear arrangement. Okay, now this is a kind of question which has recently been asked in the examinations. One thing that you must keep in mind is follow the banking examinations, right? The kind of questions they have been asking recently. Now, this is called a certain number, that is uncertain. you do not know, it says that there is a certain number of persons in a room. Now, these questions are not very difficult. Just the thing is, you have to find some end point, right? The trick to solve these questions is you have to find the end points. Start with something, जिसके बारे में दिया that this person is sitting at so and so number of position. Okay. So let us try this and answer how many persons are sitting in the room. And then we'll discuss that how many people are in the room and answer the questions. So the theme of these questions is they will give you some uh, around like let us say there are 15 people, they might give you some 8 people name and others are not known. So let's try to find out how many people are sitting in the room. And remember, these people are facing south direction. So if someone is able to figure out the number, then we'll start discussing it. So anyone got the number of people? 12, 13, 14, 15. So in this, we try to find out the end people at the end position, or right, I could say that position from endpoints. Okay, if you cannot find the people at the end, that's fine. But if you can find that this person is at fourth position from the end or kind of thing, then also it works. So what we will do in this case is let us find out. Let us start with the things that uh, tell something that R is sitting. That is okay. That's a vague statement between P and Q. right? Six people between T and Q. Okay, six between T and Q, or it could be QT like this also. Okay, Q is sitting to the left of W. So if W is here, then Q will be this side, right? Since they are facing south. Okay, so Q is sitting to the left of W. Okay, four people between R and W. So another pair that we get is four people between R and W. Three people between Q and P. Okay, so Q and P also there are three people. T is sitting third to the right of W. Okay, now see one thing that W is uh, to this side of Q, okay, and T is to the right of W. So T will be this side. Combining these two things, T is sitting third to the right of W, and Q is sitting to the left of W, right? So W left side में Q है और right side में T है, right? So now we know that there are six people between T and Q. So we can say that if this is T, one, two, three, four, five, six. This is Q. Okay, can we get that? It is also given that T is sitting third to the right of W. So third, second, first. This is W. So this person is W. Okay, so we can make like lines like this. So we've got these three people, T, W, and Q. Okay, now any other relation? R and W, four people in between, right? Now one thing could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then R. Okay, and another possibility could be this. Okay, so let us take one possibility like there are four people between R and W. So this is W, 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be R. And let us make another case wherein we have T. So this is T, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, W, 1, 2, 3, Q. And four people between R and W. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be R. So two possibilities for R. Okay. Then next we have is so this is also used, and then G is sitting 6 to the right of R. Okay, if G is sitting 6 to the right of R, then G will be this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be G. Okay, and if R is here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be G. So another statement that can be used is like this. Okay, so we are filling both the information, information in both the cases parallelly. Is it clear? Now, next thing that is given to us is that six people between T and Q, and this is also done. Any piece of information which is left? One piece of information that we have not yet filled is six people between T and Q is done. Okay, R is sitting between P and Q. So R is sitting between P and Q. So if this is R, then P should be this side. Okay, in this scenario, P should be somewhere to this side, and R is between P and Q. So P should be this side. Okay, four people between R and W, that is done. Three people between Q and P, right? Three people between Q and P. This is the information that was missing thus far. मतलब we had not used. Now three people between Q and P. अगर यहाँ पे Q and P लेते हो, three people, Then, but as per this information, that R is sitting between P and Q. R will not be between P and Q, right? Because three people between P, मतलब P तो यहाँ तो आ नहीं सकता. So that means this case is not possible. Okay. Now three people between P and Q, so P cannot be on this side. So P will be this side. One, two, three, and this will be P. Okay. So that is the thing which is done. I think we have used all this information. So let us recheck. ठीक है, recheck कर लेना चाहिए. R is sitting between P and Q, satisfy हो रहा है. ठीक है. Six people between T and Q, ये तो हमने count करके बनाया. Who is sitting to the left of W, so that is also done. Four people between R and W. R W, this is four people. Okay, three people between Q and P, that is also we just filled. T is sitting third to the right of W, so that is also done. G is sitting sixth to the right of R, that is also done. And person sitting at extreme ends are out of the persons mentioned above, right? So the last statement says that the extreme end are out of these people only. और यही लोग mentioned है. This is the complete information. We do not have any extra information apart from this. ठीक है, यही information है. So that means these are the end points. Okay, so just count how many people are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer would be 12 people. Okay, so that's how we solve these kind of questions. So this is another variant. In this case, the accuracy is generally less. ठीक है, तो ये याद रखना, अगर uncertain number of people आता है तो there is the chances are the accuracy will be less. So practice more of such questions to maintain accuracy in this. ठीक है, इसमें पैरामीटर नहीं देंगे, but it can be sometimes very confusing, right? So this question itself was tricky one. ठीक है, इसलिए सीधे सीधे नहीं सॉल्व होता है, right? So this is the arrangement that we will get. So the next question is, which of the following persons is sitting to the right of G? So this is G, this is the right side of G, and T is sitting to the right of G. Okay. All right. How many persons are sitting to the left of Q? Now, another common mistake that you can do in these questions is, अगर यहाँ पे three option दिया होता, suppose there was an option three, many people might mark three as the answer, but that is not the answer. Why? Because three तो known people हैं, right? There are, see, in these kind of questions, the basic concept is हमें सारे लोग नहीं पता होते हैं, right? We know only few of the people. So count this, right? This is also some person. Name is unknown, but the person is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer will be 7. If there is an option 3, never mark that. Okay, that is a common mistake in these questions. How many people are sitting between T and R? Okay, so count kar lo. T is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, 7 is the answer. 7 people between T and R. Okay, so that was a class on puzzles, right? So I have a special class coming up in 15 minutes. So on Unacademy app, you can join this special class. Starting at 8:15, you can have a small break, right? And then join this class wherein we will be solving some sets on linear arrangement, right? So same topic, some more sets. So if you want to practice more, you can practice with me, right? And in that we will be discussing some more sets, right? And if you're looking for an Academy Plus subscription and want to study from me, you can use my referral code. And if you're already a Plus or Iconic subscriber, then you can attend my classes on the Unacademy app. All right, so these were some sets on linear arrangement. We did different varieties. We did single row, we did double row, we did uncertain. ठीक है, so these are the common varieties. इसमें फिर थोड़ा सा addition हो जाता है, किसी में कुछ नए पैरामीटर आ जाते हैं. They might say that these are people sitting in a row, they belong to different state, या फिर they have different profession, ऐसे करके एक दो parameters add कर सकते हैं to add to the complexity of the puzzles. Okay. So that's it for today's class. I hope you enjoyed the puzzles, right? And you can meet me in 15 minutes for the live, for the special class wherein I'll be taking some more puzzles on this thing. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.